Hi, this is Diane from Falcon, and here's an update on what's going on in the Falcon studio this week. It was another week where I spent a little more time in front of the computer than I wanted to spend when I really wanted to be in front of the sewing machine. But again, that's the way it goes sometimes. This week, the main thing I was doing was putting together a new order for the printer. Falcon patterns come in digital versions and also in printed versions. The printed versions are only available in the United States. Trying to sell printed patterns in other countries is a nightmare for a lot of reasons, unfortunately. So that's kind of where I'm stuck at the moment, but the printed patterns are popular with a lot of customers in the US, and it was time to do another print run. So before I do a print run, I like to go over all of the printed instructions and everything, make sure that everything is correct. Just make sure that if there are any little typos or if there are any other little changes I want to make, that it's the time to do it. Sometimes I get feedback on things and I want to take another look to see if maybe there's a better way to write something, or even just save a little space or lay out something a little differently. The main thing I needed to do a new print run on is the make a point dress, make a point shirt. This is you'll recall from if you followed my the Precious Fabric Challenge, this was the shirt that I made as part of that. And pattern's been out for a few years, and it was popular with people that are interested in something that was really artsy, that had something for the more advanced sewer. It has a lot of interesting style lines. I'll hold up the technical flats to the camera so you can see them. And you can do a dress version, you can do a big shirt version like I have here. So after that, this got a lot more traction, and I sold a whole bunch of them, and I was almost out of print. So I really needed to spend some time getting that one ready for a new print run. So I did that. Also, the Secret Jeans trousers, which is my most popular pattern, always need more of those. So since I'm putting in a printer order, I'm going to put in an order for more of those. I'm going to have a sew along for the Secret Jeans trousers this year. So I'll be selling some more of those, and we can look forward to that happening later. Also, there will be a sew along for the Sublime Shell this year, so I'm going to order more of those. This again is a woven t-shirt top, and it's also been really popular, and it's a pretty quick sew. So I want to make sure that I've got those on hand. And then finally, one of the original Falcon patterns, the Gorgeous Goat Egg top. This is also almost out of print because there was a run on these. It's been interesting how sometimes patterns go in and out of people's imagination. This one got really popular again this year, so I'm running low on those, so I ordered some more of those. And this also has a video tutorials of people who like video tutorials, maybe who became familiar with my pattern line through the Secret Jeans trousers, and the video tutorials are now interested in the other video tutorial options, so they're running to that. So that's how that all went. So I spent a lot of time on that. The other thing that's going on is I'm involved with working with an art quilter whose name's Rhonda. She lives in Australia. She has an art quilt project going on called the 100 Plus Hearts Project, and it is designed to raise awareness for women's heart health and heart disease in women. Heart disease is one of those illnesses that often people think is more of a man's disease than a woman's disease, but that's not true at all. Many women have trouble with their heart, and often it's undiagnosed or it goes untreated because sometimes symptoms are different in women than in men. That was certainly the case with Rhonda, and she's really been trying to raise awareness around this. She does these really beautiful quilts, and she really wanted to have a global awareness campaign around it. So she's asking women from around the world to make some quilt blocks. I made one myself. If you follow Falcon, a newsletter, I featured it. And I put it out there for other people to submit some blocks, and people have been. I want you to share the latest one that arrived this week. I'll hold it up so you can see it. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This came from Mary Placon Masalamani, and she lives in New Jersey in the United States. And it has initials, these two initials on it. The one at the top is her husband's initials. Her husband, and at the bottom is her own initials down here. Her husband's name was Divakar Masilamani, and he was a doctor. Among the things that he did was he discovered a way to measure the potassium levels in the blood during open heart surgery. This is really a critical situation because it allowed people, surgeons during a surgical procedure to get real-time information on potassium levels, which is of course important to the survival of the patient. That's what is depicted here in this line that goes through the applique heart on her block. And he is originally from the province of Tamil Nadu in India, and that's what this fabric is in the middle that the heart is made out of, is fabric that is from that state in India. And she sent that to me with a note about his life. He himself had died, and she has heart disease, and he did also. And so she really dedicated this block to the both of them, and also wanted people to know about his important scientific discovery, which I think is amazing. And so I'm really happy to be able to pass that along. I'm going to be collecting blocks from certainly this one, and I have many others I'll be sharing with you during the next few weeks. And I'm going to be collecting them all, and I'm going to be sending them to Rhonda in Australia coming up at the end of January or early February. So if you have a block you'd like to send, please leave a comment, and I will get you the information on where you can mail yours to, whether you're in the United States or in Canada, or if you're in another country. There's people who are collecting them in Europe and in the UK, and then in Australia itself, I'll give you the information. Or if you want more information, you also can follow Rhonda on Instagram. Her handle is Annika Quilter, and she also has a YouTube channel, 100 plus hearts, if you want to follow her there. Well, I'm going to get back to finishing the printer order, and then I'm hoping that I can get in front of the sewing machine and work on some samples and some other projects. I hope you're having a good week. This is Diane from Style Falcon. Thanks for watching.